Good day everyone. In this video, we will be discussing the requirements and procedures on how to register the manual books of accounts. All persons engaged in business, corporations, and partnerships, required by law to pay internal revenue taxes, shall keep and maintain books of accounts. The following are the common kinds of manual books of accounts: the general journal, general ledger, and others deemed necessary in the business. The BIR Form 1905 should be filled up in the application of manual books of accounts. A separate video has been prepared to guide our taxpayers in filling up this form. Moving on, the following are the documentary requirements. First is the new sets of permanently bound books of accounts, example is the journal and the ledger, for registration or stamping. Next, if transacting through a representative, an individual engaged in business should execute a special power of attorney or SPA, and include any government-issued ID of the representative, in the documentary requirements and the application of manual books of accounts. While for corporations and partnerships, transacting through a representative, a board resolution or a secretary's certificate must be part of the requirements. A government-issued ID of the authorized representative should be attached as well. Continuing with the procedures of the application. Step 1. Duly accomplished BIR Form 1905 should be submitted in the RDO having jurisdiction over the place of business, either branch or head office. Last step is to present the manual books of accounts for stamping and registration purposes. Next, the manual books of accounts should be registered before the deadline for filing of the first quarterly income tax return, or the annual income tax return, whichever comes earlier. For subsequent application of books of accounts, documentary requirements and procedures are still the same. It is as if applying for initial registration. Lastly, reminder, subsequent registration of books of accounts should only be at the time when the pages of the previously registered books have all been already exhausted, provided that the portions pertaining to a particular year should be properly labeled or marked by taxpayer. Stamping of manual books is not required each and every year. Again, we thank everyone for listening and watching this video. You may reach us through the following contact details for any tax concerns. Thank you and stay safe.